Dold, who is also a member of the Financial Services Committee.
The gentleman from Illinois is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I certainly want to thank the chairman for yielding, and thank you for your leadership. I also want to thank my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, Ms. Slaughter, Mr. Walz, for your leadership with regard to the Stock Act. Madam Speaker, the American public believe that Congress has the ability to profit from their position. And while this is illegal today in insider trading laws, I think that we've got an obligation to make it even stronger and even clearer to the American public and to everyone that we here in the United States Congress hold ourselves up to a higher standard. I think this is expected of us as public servants. I am pleased to say that in the Stock Act, in this legislation moving forward, is language from my bill, H.R. 2162, the No Pensions for Felons bill. This language will strengthen and expand the existing law to require that federal lawmakers convicted of a public corruption felony forfeit their taxpayer-funded congressional pension. I know this sounds like common sense, but actually today there are those that are collecting taxpayer-funded pensions that have been convicted of a public corruption charge while serving in public office. This provision adds 21 new public corruption offenses to the current law, including violations for insider trading and others. Additionally, this will prohibit the former members of Congress from receiving a congressional pension if they are convicted of a covered offense that occurred while they are subsequently serving in any other publicly elected office. Sadly, we have seen this before, where former members of this chamber, like one from my state, former Governor Rod Blagojevich, convicted of a felony, corruption charges, and yet at age 62 he'll be eligible for a taxpayer-funded pension. Not only is this wrong, this is an insult to the American taxpayers, and this provision will address such violations of the public trust in the future. I want to thank the chairman for your leadership.
Gentleman's time
and I want to urge
expired.
my colleagues, not just on my side of the aisle, but across the aisle, to support this important legislation, and I yield back.